lighter battery, it didn't expect it to not fall down so fast.
It's 20 to 11. It's my car. I just unpacked. We just got lights in the tents. It's a long day of a lot of tents setting up. That's looking at the flight test store. That's looking toward Fury home. And my build table. I've got my paints, various supplies, a chair. I might rarely use it. Paints, a whole bunch of supplies. My hot wire bows in there, and more supplies. Extension cord if I need it. There's my airbrush, my battery charger from the hot wire cutter, cutting clay, a camera that's not working, and whole bunch of stuff. I've got, as you can see, unassembled plane in here. Many unassembled. My vinyl in here. Lots of Gorilla Glue, fresh bottles. Some more paints. These are specific for the build. The other ones are just in case you need them or someone else needs them. Lots of parts. Lots and lots of parts. Ready to go. I'm tired. I'm beat. Gonna get going. I'm gonna put the tarp over it. We are expecting possible rain tonight. Did get my flyer put up so people know what's going on. Wish me luck. Good morning. It's about 6:15, day 1. Everything's for the night. Work plans are a little bit soft from the morning dew. It's okay. Everything's okay. Survive the night. Focusing about as blurry as I'm seeing. Josh came in last night late with the electrical connections for power outlets. He was doing a whole bunch of laser cutting. That laser cutter cuts straight through ply. It's pretty awesome. I think it's 1/4 inch 3-ply. Cut through it like butter. So here we are, main flight line. Pilot station number 1. Looking down toward the Fury home, right there. We already got lots of campers. And all the way down the other end of the flight line, lots of RVs already. And that is the flight test store tent. And all the vendors. All the sponsors. Got the AMA truck here. Those guys are a hoot. It's going to be an interesting day. I need my glasses. Really looking forward to this build. I don't know. It's got me worried. There's lots of parts to build. I think I've got all my foam right. Again, had trouble sleeping because running through the build. Mostly because we don't have all the power hooked up. The generator we hauled over here, and we were going to run extensions. We probably will still, but we've got to call the company they rented them from. The extension cables weren't going to work. It's a male to female adapter situation. It's not pretty. So get that straightened out today. I'm probably going to have to start off just doing some basic carving. Probably work on the tail booms, because that's just cutting ply, and I can glue it together and leave it clamped while I work on other things. I was thinking about that last night. Could probably start on the pontoons and start layering the foam for the fuselage, but I can't do any hot wire cutting on the wing panels until I get power. So that could take a good amount of time. Other thought is I could work on the tail planes. Again, not using a hot wire cutter, that's just using the dollar store foam and sandwiching it. And cut it to shape. It's going to be 2 layers, so using Super 77 to adhere them, and that should bind up real quick, and then I can cut them and put in the wood spars on the trailing edge, and then sand them roughly to shape. And I don't know, it's a pretty damp morning. It may clear up. They're calling for thunderstorms at like 3 and at 5 when I checked the weather last night before I went to bed. So we'll see. Plenty to do, obviously, and don't need power for it all. But time to go get my glasses. Day 1. Let's get it done. Alright, here we are. What time is it? It is currently 8:37. Been at it for an hour and 40 minutes nearly. We have pieces of plans cut out above and below. Those are the pieces that I'm no longer using. I have my hot wire templates. I've got my vertical stabilizer and rudder, as well as horizontal stabilizer and elevators. They are glued together. That is 2 layers of foam. And they are still working on the generator, trying to get proper power. I've got limited power right now. I could probably start hot wiring. So we'll see where we go from here. Alright, it's 11:20. I've got Noah Bixler here at the table. I've got my wing cores cut. We did have power. My foam is slightly bowed, so I have to go back over the bottoms of these and make them flat. And it's the same on every single panel. Some worse than others. But those still sitting there. I cut out wood and have those Gorilla glued to my pontoons. I'll start shaping those pretty soon once I flatten out the wings. And that's pretty much it. It's kind of getting to be a mess, but having fun. It's a beautiful day. Lots of people still flying, even more people building. Good evening and welcome to the Tired Show. What time is it, Pat? It is 11:12.
It's 11:12.
I passed the 11-hour mark, so I've started working at 7 this morning. Did not stop for breaks at all, except for calling my children. We got spawns.
Or Kimbo, whichever.
And who are you? He's got this clueless look that's awesome. It's priceless. Hi, Asbjorn. About the same clueless look. This is Pat,
That's my natural look.
Yeah.
I just have a tired look from Crafty Dan.
Yeah, Crafty Dan been running the tent all day.
Woo!
So we have parts. My wing panels are cut, and I have one end capped for those. The wing tips. The tips have been formed to shape. We have shaped pontoons. There are 2 of them. We have a rudder. It's kind of big. Horizontal stabilizer. It's too big to fit in the camera frame because my arms are short. And we have a fuselage. Dan or Pat?
You trust me?
You're not doing anything.
You're making me nervous. He's touching your phone.
Stop touching my phone, Pat. So that is sculpted on the outside. It is done. I did not get to hollow it out today. I got everything done except that. I'm quitting. Good night. Post-flight video. All in one piece. It started to rain right as I landed. We got out of the water. And minimal mud damage for the slide that took place. But we're all good. Everything's fine. Nothing loose. Time to pack up and go home. Thanks for following along. See what happens next year. Alright, it's Saturday. We got another Josh. Yesterday morning I was able to hollow out the fuselage. It's glued together. Didn't touch it after that. So here's the progress on the wing that I did yesterday. Did the trailing edge, shaped it, ailerons. Also put in all the spars, put in the magnets. There's locator locator dowels. Hey Josh, will you film?
Sure.
So, there you go. So that's how the wings fit together. And last night I started working on the bell crank system and made a pocket for the aileron servo. So the aileron servo is going to go here, have a bell crank system that'll run from the servo to each of the bell cranks, and then the bell cranks will run this aileron, and then there will be a locator pin to this that will just plug in just like the main part of the wing. I took time and sanded down the way the Gorilla Glue made it all flush on the booms. Obviously got the booms in as well as the tail glued in. And then added servos. Obviously got the motor mount and the motor mounted. Pretty happy with that. Happy with the slight bit of dihedral that I've got as well. Holds pretty strong. As you can see, it's just Gorilla Glue as metal. There's no other reinforcement. I didn't put any skewers in or anything to reinforce the joint. That is it. So, day 3. Let's hope we get this thing on her legs today. That's it. Alright, it's 3:15 on Friday, and the wing is mostly done. The magnets are in here to separate. I'd show you, but it does take 2 hands to separate it. Trailing edge is done, ailerons are done. I haven't hinged them yet because frankly I don't want to just yet. But they're taped in place so I don't lose them or mismatch them. Had a little bit of hanger rash here, it'll be alright. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The fuselage has been hollowed and glued back together. So I also sanded down the booms, and that's actually what I'm going to get going on next, is getting the booms in the fuselage. Brief break, the sun finally came out. It's a rainy morning. You can see my planes are fairly warped. They got wet, really wet. That's okay. Gorilla Glue peeling stuff up. You can tell I've been using it. I'm started a fresh bottle. I used up about a quarter of a bottle previously. So that's where we are right now.